with Robb Holland. Robb, tell us about your run today.
We started off good. It's frustrating because we'd waited so long to go off because of the weather up top, obviously. I think the lower part of the circuit was a little bit greasy, so it took us a while to kind of get, I guess, the confidence in the car to start leaning on it. Other than that, it was a clean run. I made one or two small mistakes. You kind of want to have back a bit, but really nothing major. And would have been great, but we were 2.5 seconds shy at the top of the front-wheel drive record, so I'm kind of bummed about that.
What was your time?
My time was a 10:51, and we were shooting for a high 10:48. We thought we were on pace most of the week to kind of maybe be a couple seconds quicker, and then with whatever changing conditions or just poor driving, we just didn't do it.
Well, it's a different day every day on this mountain. You can't ever anticipate really anything. A lot of stuff changed between practice and race day for you guys?
Not setup wise. I mean, our biggest concern was tires, just because, obviously with the higher road surface temp, we were kind of concerned that, it would be a little bit greasier. So we were playing around a little bit with our tire pressures, and we kind of pulled the tires out of we put them in a tire tent to keep them warm. Pulled them out a little bit early, just to kind of, got to manage that heat. But you're really kind of shooting in the dark because it's the whole conditions that you haven't seen before here.
So tell us a little bit about the car you're driving today.
I am driving a Motul Blue Water Performance. Where'd she go? It's back there. There we go. Audi S3. It was built by the guys at Blue Water Performance in Denver, Colorado. It started life as a IMSA Grand Am ST car, but there's very little of that left now. We've got all carbon bodywork. It's putting out 600 horsepower. It's a pretty awesome little car. It doesn't do anything wrong. It's a car that you can kind of grab by the scruff of the neck and kind of push, and it served us really well. We haven't had any problems with it, and it's a great group of guys, and they've done a really great job with it.
Wonderful. So give me a little insight into what it's like. I mean, we don't have any spectators this year, and the fact that we were able to run the race obviously is great.
Yeah.
Tell us from a race car standpoint, how important are the spectators to you?
Oh, I mean, the spectators are kind of everything. I mean, they're the ones that kind of help make the race. The thing that was always tough for me coming up here was, when you practice, there's no spectators, and you're looking at different sight lines and everything, and all of a sudden the spectators show up, and they're standing in front of your braking marker, and you really can't tell where you're supposed to brake or turn, so that completely changes the dynamic. But honestly, for me, the biggest thing is the energy that they bring. You're kind of putting on a show for them, and they really appreciate it. And they camp out overnight. They're here for days, and terrible weather, rain and cold and hail, and then it's so. I think when you realize that people are so passionate about the mountain and the guys who race up it, you kind of push that a little bit harder. There was my 2.5 seconds right there. If the spectators had been here this year, I would have had the record.
It's a great philosophy. Well, will we be seeing you back for the 99th running?
Oh, absolutely. I've got a record to get.
It's true. Well, congratulations for making it to the top. That's no easy feat, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
I look forward to being here.